None of us are ready for just the absolute comedy gold that this anime series is going to give us. The title of the series is called The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Yes, quite a mouthful of a title, and you might recognize this series. And if you don't know what I mean this is the series with that very infamous manga panel that has like the giant amount of like dialogue on it from the main male character where he talks about every individual female character within the story, all his girlfriends, and he compliments them for their different aspects. It's a legitimately iconic panel that a lot of people have probably seen at this point, but might not even know what it's from. It is from this series that has gotten an anime. And there is multiple trailers that's already out that's been coming out for over a month now. We got trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3, and then we even have like a little mini teaser trailer. There's quite a few trailers that have come out that kind of give us a showcasing of what to expect, how the art and animation is going to look, how some of the voice actors are going to be, and it legitimately looks really good. And if you're wondering when this is going to air, this is going to be airing next anime season on October 8th, 2023, the fall of anime 2023. So as soon as this anime season comes to an end, that's when this one will be starting up. And it's by the studio called Biberi Animation Studio. Here's the stuff they've kind of worked on over the years. Overall, they've made some things that look good, but nothing too, let's say, amazing that blew everybody away, but nothing necessarily awful. But anyways, let's get into the main point. Why is this series going to be good? Why is it going to be comedy gold? Let's talk about those questions right now. One of the big aspects that this series has is that it's about a guy that finds out that he has to get 100 girlfriends, and that is the objective. The title of the series literally speaks for itself, and he comes to find out that, everybody in the world get one soulmate. Everybody has one destined soulmate, and eventually they'll meet them, and then they can get together. That is what he finds out. However, he has 100 destined soulmates, 100 girlfriends. The title. But here's the thing. The girls that are his soulmate only have him as their soulmate. And you come to find out, literally this is the first few chapters, that if he doesn't actually get with them, then they will live a life of loneliness, depression, and die alone. That's what he finds out. So his very task, his objective of the story is to literally maintain a relationship with 100 girlfriends at once. That is the story. And it is chaotic itself. And every individual character pretty much has a very distinct personality, their own little trope, and it really does allow the author to have very wacky and unique situations with the manga. And to clarify, I'm not up to date with the manga. I've read like the first 20 or so chapters. I did a live stream on it like a few months back. I really enjoyed it. I really love this series, and from my overall first impressions of it, it legitimately won me over, because I can already see when this series starts to air, like when the first episode comes out, I can already imagine the controversy and the drama that's going to be kind of centered around the main male character that has to juggle 100 girlfriends. And that's going to be insane. That's legitimately going to be insane. I cannot wait to see the reaction of just the community and people that actually watch this and go in completely blind on how everything is kind of handled. But that is a big thing I want to talk about. Because this obviously will have 100 different female characters, that means that there is going to be 100 voice actors. Now, there is a possibility that the voice actors, they might, repurpose the VA and use a kind of a slightly alternated voice for a different character. It's very possible. But for the most part, there's going to be a lot of voice actors within this series, and that's definitely going to be expensive to pay all these VAs to do this type of work for the show. So this is a huge undertaking by the studio just to do that. And if there is one thing that this series is really going to have that's going to be carrying it, is definitely going to be the VAs. Like, I really think so. Like, I do think that art can be amazing, the music can be great, the story is obviously good, but I really do think when it comes to this anime, the VA work is probably going to be one of the most important aspects of what this show is going to have to offer. I am curious on how it's going to be. But the big point of why I'm making this video is I'm putting this series on people's radar, because I know some might not even care about maybe rom-coms or romance or slice of life, but even if you don't, I do highly recommend you to check this series out. Like, it legitimately is worth checking out. I really urge everyone when the first episode airs to at least watch the first episode and see if you enjoy it, because it's going to be funny. It's going to be great, and I am not ready. I am not ready for how great this is going to be. But, yeah, I wanted to talk about it, shout this series out because it's really good, and give the trailers a watch if you have not watched the trailers yourself. They really do give a good insight in what to expect and how the art, the background art, etc. is going to be used within the show. I do think that overall, there's a lot of potential here, a lot of potential for this to be one of the best rom-coms of the year. Like, I definitely see when this airs, if everything goes well and it doesn't butcher the manga, I do think that this is going to probably be top 5 anime, maybe, of the year. Easily. If done good. Like, if done good, VA work good, everything, I do think it has that possibility of being top 5 of this year. Could be wrong, but we will see. But, I wanted to talk about it. Wanted to give a shout out to this series, because I think it deserves it, and it's definitely a series I need to get back to and reading more of, because, like, legit, it is such a hilarious manga. And, yeah. Okay, I'll leave it at that, though. Thank you so much. Be safe. Stay healthy. Chibi out.